talking about push press today. So we are currently using them in our large group. We've used them in our small group. It's not going away. So there's a little bit of confusion as to how to do it. A lot of times we try to use a strict press instead. So there is a difference between your strict press and your push press. So let me show you an example of both. So when you're going through a strict press or a push press, either one, there's all different kinds of implements that you can use. You can use a kettlebell, you can use the bar, you can use dumbbells, you can get into the squat rack and use the barbell there. Whatever you happen to be doing at the time, but the movement itself does not change. So for your kettlebell, if we're going single arm, knees are soft, you're gonna drive and slam your heels into the ground, then we come back down. So the difference is that I'm creating momentum versus just straight pressing up overhead, then coming back. So if you can do what I just did, which is stand and press without creating any momentum of any kind, it is not heavy enough for you. So keep in mind that if it's something that's not heavy enough that you don't need to create momentum, you're not going to create momentum. So it's the same thing if you're using the bars. So if the bar is in front of you, jump, create momentum, come back down, versus just straight up pressing over your head. So the push press itself, the way that it works, you come into a little mini squat. When you come up, you jump, your heels leave the ground, then you immediately slam them into the ground. There's no pause in between. It is a quick, explosive movement, okay? So let me show you again one more time with the kettlebell. If we're here, I'll show you from the side. I'm gonna jump through the ceiling, pop, right back down. So if you watch my feet, my heels come off the ground. There's no pause in between before my heels tap the ground. Up, right back down. We're here, up, straight back down, locking out at the top. The biggest thing that you can do to help yourself is to think about jumping through the ceiling. So if you're trying to jump, you create momentum to get yourself up and then you land. Your heels immediately touch the ground. So when you jump, you don't land on your toes, you land with your feet flat on the ground. So think about that jump with that slam. Don't hesitate in between. Don't let yourself pause. Get the whole movement done first. The other thing you want to think about with your slam, the heel slam helps you finish the movement. So when the kettlebell is in this position and our heels are up, when your heels come down, you've already completed the movement. So when we're here, the kettlebell's already up as high as it needs to go. You slam to get it up the rest of the way. So you don't even have to move that extra inch or two of motion. You just got to get your heels back down to the ground. So we slam, we lock in the core, we lock in the glutes, and we finish everything up nice and tight. Okay? So if you guys have any more questions about how it is to do your push press and differences between push and the strict, go ahead and ask any one of us and we'll help you out with it. But remember, just keep in mind the key is jump and punch. All right? And we will see you guys later.